we're gonna do an all signs. My cat is having zoomies, so we're just gonna ignore that. Right, let me see. So this all signs will be a little different, which is, I mean, I don't think I have done this title before. It's going to be how to get rid of your current obstacles, whatever those obstacles might be. Okay, so if it's your obstacle, we'll see if it resonates with you or not. You trust your intuition. If it's not your obstacle, it's not your reading. Okay. Hello, hello. What's up, guys? What's up? Yeah, notifications are so moody. You never know. You never know. With YouTube, it's so inconsistent. It's so moody. I do want to visit India. Once it becomes safe for solo traveling women, then I will visit India. So go to your government and say, we have to make India safe for women traveling. Otherwise, we are losing money. So change your government, and maybe I will visit. All right, let's see. Where is... Not that one. That one. That's cool, Jay. That's cool. They do say if you drink coffee before workout, it's better than after. Because the caffeine is good for your... it's like a pre-workout. Try it before your workout. See if it makes a difference. Right, shall we start? Oh, if you drink coffee, you shit? Okay, never mind then. Okay, drink coffee, shit, and go to gym. Don't drink outside. Try no caffeine 2 weeks. Yeah, it's good that you don't drink caffeine because your body creates its own caffeine. If you are reliant on just coffee, then your body will not create caffeine for you because you already give it. But the times that I drink coffee is when I'm exhausted, honestly. But I will not drink it if my sleep is perfect, which is mostly never. All right, Ophiuchus, let's see. Whatever obstacles that you're going through in life, let's see how to get rid of your current obstacles. That was quick. Now you're still having zoomies and making my furniture pay for it? Interesting. Ophiuchus, this is reminding you that you have people around you that care about you. So how about you include these people in your problems? Not, I mean, you have to be selective, obviously, when it comes to who you share your problems with. But this is talking about how you should involve your community. Whether this is friends, lovers, people you care about, and people that actually care about you. Because this is saying that you need second opinions, that you need people to help you, that you need people to maybe give you a different perspective. Don't try to solve your problems on your own. Especially if you are the type of person that finds it hard to ask for help. You have to train yourself. You know, it's not easy. I know. But you have to train yourself. If you're feeling like, I always do this on my own, or I never let anybody know, try to get out of this mentality. There is nothing to be proud of. If you are really struggling, include the people that are around you. It's like, hey, I have this thing. What do you think? There is no harm done. It doesn't mean that they're gonna solve your problem for you. But the more you try to fish for ideas in a way where you can get rid of these problems that you have, the more involve more people so you have different perspectives. Okay? Because this is talking about your community. Through your community, or the people that you keep close to you, you will remove your current obstacles. And even, you know, like, I feel like you have people that might say something like, ooh, I know just the person that could help you with this. Or, ooh, have you tried this instead of that? Do you know what I mean? It could be through connections. It's like, I know the person that can help you in this matter. Or I know a person that has expertise in this matter. And then they will connect you with that person. Okay? Hang on. So it's through the people that love you, that care about you. Friends, family, lovers, whoever they are. Yeah, I haven't been on TikTok. Honestly, TikTok has been turning to shit. So I do it whenever, you know? Wow, small dick energy speaking. Anyways, you're blocked. Thumbnail. I bet you even have a thumb. You probably have a pinky. Go cry to your mother or something, because I don't know who told you women give a fuck about you. Maybe the only woman that cares about you is your mother. Go bother her. Nicotine pouches? You know what? That I haven't tried that. I haven't tried that. I tried the stick things, the stickers. They irritate my skin. They give me rashes. So I tried, damn it. I tried gum nicotine. I fucking hate those. Nicotine patches. What? There is another thing actually. There is that thing that you keep in your mouth, which is not my style. You know that thing that you leave in your gum? It's so fucking weird looking. Yeah, I tried the inhalers. Nah. You inhale pure, what? Pure nicotine. I like my nicotine flavored. I like it flavored. It's okay. You know, in life, it's okay to know that something harms you, but you still do it because you like it anyway. It's your guilty pleasure. It's okay. We all die. If you're trying, if you are so scared of death, you can't do anything, honestly. Like you could be eating and then you choke and then you die. It's okay to have guilty pleasures here and there. As long as you know. Yes, I'm recovering from the cold. Today I woke up, it's much better, but I'm still congested. It's still recovering. All right, so let's see. We just finished ether. We're gonna do fire next. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, Sagittarius, whatever your obstacles might be. Let's see if we can pull on how to get rid of your current obstacles. Okay. Okay. Interesting, Sagittarius. This is talking about how you should learn from other people's mistakes, not only your own. Whatever that means. If there is something that you want to do, but you don't know how to do, or if you are afraid of making mistakes, or if you already failed at something that you're trying to do, look at the people that failed and then found a way to rise against this failure. Or look at people that have experience in that field. Look at people that have succeeded, not necessarily failed. I feel like there was something about copying. This is not like copying as in like a copycat. It's more finding inspiration rather than exactly copying someone, okay? So in a way, this is telling you there is a blueprint. Find the blueprint, follow the blueprint. And if you are the type of person that is like, I want to make my own blueprint, then be prepared to fail many times and get up again and try again. Okay. Because this is talking about the blueprint. Follow the steps of another. Now, this doesn't mean that you're following them exactly the same, okay? It's just a way for you to know what it's like. So if you look at someone, they have done what you want to do, look at the blueprint. What are they doing that has made them successful in what they are doing? That type of energy, inspiration, a source of inspiration. So it's telling you to learn, not just from your mistakes, but from the mistakes of others. Switch on your empathy. I feel like that will help you a lot. Empathy, not necessarily to understand their pain. It's more like for you to understand what you could face yourself. So for example, if someone has gone through like a heartbreaking situation or a failure so big that it destroyed their mental health, I feel like you need to look at them and learn from that experience and ask yourself if this is something that you can handle. It's almost like talking about embracing what can happen. And if you can handle that, perfect, then maybe you are in the right place. But if you find yourself, connecting empathetically to the person that is going through something or has gone through something, and then you ask yourself, I don't think I can do that, or I don't think I can handle that, then you are not in the right place. So there's no point in removing the obstacles because you know that you cannot handle it. But if you feel like you can handle it, then prepare yourself to face the same obstacles or the same challenges. It's almost like, I'm getting like a brace for impact. You know when they tell you it's like brace for impact? In a way, this is kind of like trying to build the resilience, whether this is in the physical sense, mental, emotional, so that when something bad happens, failure happens, mistake happens, you are like, ha, I've prepared for this, I'm ready. Do you understand? So the impact will not be as severe as when you have not prepared for it. Interesting. Okay. Also, if you have Ophiuchus in your chart, maybe you can look at the Ophiuchus reading, because I feel like there could be also something about your community. Or connecting with people that are familiar with what you are trying to accomplish. Even if these people are hard to reach, let's say you're trying to connect someone that could be really successful or whatever, in whatever field, but you can't reach them because of their status, or, you know, try to get in touch with them through email, you know, hopefully they reply to you, or try to get with someone that works for them, or someone that will get you in touch with them, right? Like find a way, find the middleman. So there's also something about community here for you. Can you talk to the deceased? Diseased. Can you talk to the deceased? Yes. What's the difference between deceased or not? What's the difference between deceased and spirit? It's all available. It's nothing special. But I personally don't like to pull energies of the deceased, because they need to move the fuck on, be reincarnated, or do whatever they have to do. You understand? The deceased, don't mess with the deceased, because they are meant to go on another journey. Don't keep them on earth. Don't cling on to them. Maybe they need to reincarnate and you're holding them back. It's like, come back, come here, I want to talk to you. I kind of have to go, mate. What do you want from me? Figure your own shit out. That's life. I'm not even on it. You keep calling me. Let them be. What non-veg food you like? I love meat. I guess. I mean, non-veg. I love meat. Give me some cow's ass. Give me some filet steak. Give me some chicken liver. Even though it's disgusting, but it's so good for your health. With some lime. Alright, let's see. Leah. Ew. No, I don't like bacon. I don't touch the pig. We have enough pigs as humans. Leave the pig alone. It's kind of like a, you know, if I ever own pigs, just know I'm a serial killer. Just so you know, I'm gonna change the Leo timing. If I ever own pigs, just so you know, I'm chopping someone up and giving it to the pigs. Just saying. They will eat the body, get rid of it, shit the dead body, and also eat it again. It's the best way to get rid of evidence, honestly. For the ones that want to be serial killers, there you go. If you ever see me owning pigs, report me to the police. I give you permission. Even though they will not be able to prove anything. Let me change the timing. Alright, Leo. Let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, Leo. Whatever obstacles you're going through right now, let's see if we can pull your energy and see let's see how you can get rid of your current obstacles. I thought I was shuffling in reverse, but it's not. Okay. Okay. This is talking about decluttering, not old things, but people. Leo. This is talking about decluttering. Decluttering your problems, actually, you know. Getting rid of the people that have no place in your life. Now, here's the thing. Some of these people you want to get rid of because you know that they are toxic for you, but at the same time, you don't want to get rid of them, right? Because some attachments that we have, we could be knowing that this piece of shit or that person or that thing is not good for us, but we still do it, right? This is specifically talking about the people that are draining you for no good reason. Especially if you know it. So get rid of the people that are in your life for no good reason. They're not adding anything to it, and they are also taking from it. And even if actually this is saying that you should tell these people, I feel like it's more than one person, by the way, that you should tell these people that I don't want you in my life anymore because you are a useless piece of shit. So goodbye. Goodbye. When will I see you again? Oh, never. Never. That just reminded me of that movie scene. Do you know it? Leo, you need to get rid of them. Not like, this is not even telling you about ghosting them or about blocking them with no explanation. You need to tell them. It's like, hey, I don't even know why you're in my life. I'm never going to talk to you again. Why? No reason. If you can't reason with someone, just tell them that's my decision. No reason. If for example, if you try to get rid of someone and they will ask you why, what did I do? And then you explain what they did, but then they will argue with you and they will try to find your unreasonable thinking to try to debate it. You know, it's like, no, but you know, that's not normal thinking. You can't treat people like this because of the way they do things. Well, yes, you can. Even if someone isn't doing anything wrong to you, sometimes you are simply not compatible. They simply don't have space they shouldn't have space in your life. So just get rid of them. And if they are hard to get rid of, tell them like, hey, hello, I don't want you in my life. Clear and simple, get rid of them. What's the reason? No reason. No reason. I just don't want you in my life. Okay, bye. You have at least 2 people here. You could have more than that. 2 or 3 or more, I guess. But 2 people are draining your energy for no good reason. I feel like if you make space for something better, even, you know, even if you make space and nothing better is there, it's okay. That space you can use for something else. Do you understand? Because these people's energies, they could be going through their own obstacles and through their own shitty energy or through their own negativity, and they bring that shit to you. They bring it to you, and it's not yours. So they're not adding, but they are giving you negativity, bullshit, draining your energy. So they're taking from you and not adding to you. Get rid of them! Get rid of them! Tell them to their face. Okay? Tell them to their face. There is nothing wrong with you. I just don't want you in my life. If you want to be kind. Yeah. Or if you tell them there is something wrong with you and I don't want you in my life, and they try to debate you, it's like, you know what, you're right. Then there must be something wrong with me. Therefore, get the fuck out of my life. Either way, get rid of them. Whether they understand or not. Free yourself, Leo. Free yourself. From bodies that are taking space for no good reason. Janelle, I haven't done Pisces yet. Pisces are towards the end. So the order is always the same for the all signs, which is ether, fire, earth, air, water. Do you like Indian attractive guy? Why does it have to be about nationalities? Like if a guy is attractive, it doesn't matter what nationality. All right, let's see. 2802 Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Aries, whatever your obstacles, hopefully we pull your energy. Let's see how to get rid of your current obstacles. How to get rid of them. I'm about to call your ass out. Just so you know, honey. You know I do it with love, right? Even when I call you all sorts of bitches, I do it with love. I promise ya. Minus the trolls, I don't do that with love. Oh, Aries. Now the reason why I say that I'm gonna call you out, because you have a delulu problem here. This is a fantasy that you have about someone that you really want, and you're not letting go of this person no matter what reality tells you. If people showed you why you should not be with this person, you will still not see the problem. It's like, no, I can't see anything. There's nothing in front of me. There is nothing wrong here. Because you really want this person. I feel like there is hope that is actually it's kind of creating this delusion, this hope that you have that one day we will be together, one day things will work out, one day. And that one day is not showing up, is it? I feel like some of you, this has been going on for years. And let me tell you something about attachment. The longer the attachment stays in your life, the harder it will be for you to get rid of it. So sometimes people think, yeah, you know, this attachment has been going on for years, so I've had enough. No, honey, the work for you to detach yourself from that attachment that you had for years is going to be hard. It's easier to detach yourself from something that was in your life for a month, at 2, but for you to detach from something that you are attached to for years, it's going to be tough. So the longer you stay in this attachment, the worse it's going to get for you to detach, to get yourself out of the delusion. Because let me tell you something, this situation is never going to happen. For some of you, I'm going to give you some of the things that I'm getting here, which could be your exact situation. But for some of you, I feel like you are waiting for this person to get out of marriage. Like, you know, like I actually get a lot of people asking about marriage, like married people. If someone is married, leave them the fuck alone. Like, they're married. They're married. Why do you want to know things about married people? No, but they're going to be single, or no, you know, this fucking reader on another channel told me that they are not happy in their marriage. What's it to you? They're still married. Anyways, you know, I get pissed off. I get pissed off when I read people like that. Honestly, you know yourself probably. If it's you, it's okay. You know, you can pay me for me to read for you, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. Most people that come to me ask about marriages, bitch, they are in that marriage for a reason. They're not gonna go anywhere. Most of the time, if people want to get involved with other people, yes, maybe they will cheat on the person that they are married to, but you are going to be a side hoe. You're never going to be the main one. So get yourself out of the delusion, okay? And definitely don't book a reading if you're not ready for the truth. Because you know how many times people disappear on me because I tell them the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you you're fucking delusional. You need to hear it so that you can get on with your life. Because let me tell you, the years are passing, honey. Do you want to be stuck on someone that don't even think about you twice? The fuck? It's not going to happen. Whatever start that you are hoping to happen here between you and this person, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Aries, it's not going to happen. Yes, you are attached to this person. You need to find a way to heal, detach, so that you can move on with your life. Because this person is not going anywhere with you. The obstacle, what you could perceive as an obstacle, is you thinking that there is something between you and this person. Even if the path is totally free. Let's say this person is single. They're not married. There is no obstacle between the two of you. They will still not fucking choose you. Okay? It is not an optical problem. It is you insisting on a situation that does not fucking exist to happen. Okay? Now, come here. Let me give you a hug. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Tough loving for Aries. I'm glad, Timothy. I'm glad. Destry, because other signs are signing up more than Sagittarius. It's not my fault. The bonus readings, before bonus readings, it's because Sagittarius are the highest members. But now, other signs are becoming the highest members. So that's why. Well, what is the... Hang on, let me check. For the month of December, did I do a bonus reading for the month of December? I can't remember now. Did I? For December, it was Scorpio. I think I gave Scorpio a reading, don't? I think so. For January, it's looking like, if there are no other sign-ups, we have a tie between... Do we have a tie? We have a tie between Libra and Leo. Let's see who's gonna be higher. In 4 days, I think. How many days do we have left? Yeah, we have about 4 days. So Sagittarius is not the highest number anymore. That's why. I do a bonus for the highest members. Alright, so we finished Ether and Fire. We're gonna do Earth next. Earthlings. By the way, Aries and Virgo, I have readings for you. I will upload them tonight after the live stream. So stay tuned for that, baby. I didn't forget about you. Alright, let's see Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Whatever obstacles you're going through, Virgo. Let's see if we can pull your energy and see how to get rid of your current obstacles. You know, this is kind of like a stereotype, Virgo, because this is actually telling you that the obstacles are in your head. They're not actually in reality. It's a thinking problem. It's a thinking problem, honey. There is no obstacle between you and someone else. I do see that there is someone here that you want. The obstacle, or the obstacles, however many you see, it's in your head. You could be overthinking it, which is that's why I said it could be a stereotype, because Virgos are known to be overthinkers. So this is telling you you're overthinking things. If you are waiting for the right time, yeah, that's never gonna happen. You're just gonna have to push through. You're just gonna have to, even if you're not very confident, you're just gonna have to push yourself to be confident for that moment that you speak to this person. Pretend. Most people don't even fucking notice. If it was me, maybe I will notice. But pretend you're confident, baby. Everybody faking this shit. So pretend, you'll be fine. So yeah, but I don't know. I don't. Do I come across as nervous? Do I come across like, oh my God? Can they notice that that there are sweat coming out of my pores? Bitch, no one cares. No one even notices these things, honestly. Like, an overthinker thinks that other people think like them. They don't. And that's coming from an overthinker. I analyze everything, okay? So the ones that will notice how nervous you are, or how you said the wrong word, these are overthinkers. What are the chances of you meeting another overthinker? There aren't any. You know, people think that there are many overthinkers. There is not. Most people are walking. They don't have self-awareness. They are not even aware of the space around them. They don't give a fuck about you. Most people don't care, because they're not rolling the way you are rolling. They're not doing things the way you think. Okay? Just because you think like that doesn't make them think like you. So this person that you really like, go ahead and say something. Go ahead and start that conversation. Go ahead and ask them out. Go ahead and pretend you're confident as you approach them. They probably won't notice the difference. It's like, oh my God, can they read my thoughts? Oh my God, I'm so nervous, I think I'm gonna fucking puke. But that's what they see. They don't know. Unless you actually fucking puke. You know? Swallow it. You know? If you're like, oh, are you okay? Oh yes, I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I just had a heavy lunch. I don't know, like fucking make that shit up. I don't know. Like, yes, maybe it's lying, but you know, there are occasions where you can get away with white lies. Especially if you are so nervous to talk to someone. Hang on. Taking my socks off. Anyone wants to buy a dirty sock? You fucking freaks. Do you know what I mean, Virgo? Just be more relaxed with it. Honestly, I feel like this person that you like could like you too. You know? You know what is missing from people these days? Is the human touch. That's what's missing. A lot of people think that they have to be perfect, but actually what makes you perfect that you are imperfect. So add that human touch, be real. Be you. Do you want to be like the next person? The right answer is no. Here's the thing, Virgo. The longer you stay in this energy of I'll do it later, or I'll do it later, your feelings get developed for this person with no resolve. You don't know if this connection between you and this person is gonna result in anything. So you develop these feelings and nothing is actually happening between you and this person. So get the ball rolling so that as you develop feelings for this person, there's actually something happening between the two of you. Because if nothing happens between the two of you and you continue to develop feelings, I'll tell you what, you will be more nervous. I promise ya. You will be more nervous to talk to them because your feelings are involved. So do it. The sooner the better. Okay? Hello, Spain. All right, let's see who's next. Taurus. Taurians. We shall do you next. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Whatever obstacles you're going through right now, hopefully we pull your energy. Let's see how to get rid of your current obstacles. It's a joke, okay? But I heard with alcohol, my spirit guides like to make jokes like that, okay? They are laid back. With alcohol, you can solve it with alcohol. It's a joke, okay? Don't be, that's what most people do, actually, right? When they have problems, when they have obstacles, it's like, let's go drink our worries away. It's a joke, okay? Oh, damn. Baby, you need... you need time. Not alcohol, okay? You need time. You need time to heal. You know when people are trying to rush through an ending so that they can begin something? Like, for example, people get out of relationships and they're like looking around, who can I be with next? You need to chill. especially if you came out of a situation like relationship or some type of loss, and you're thinking, what's next? What's next? I mean, I have never met a Taurus that will rush into things, but maybe you are trying to find some relief at the bottom of the bottle, or drugs, or party, or whatever, you know. But what you actually need is to sit at home, eat your favorite food, watch your favorite movie, and be on your own. Like, this is actually telling you you don't need much. It's not that you need to solve anything or fix anything. You just need time. And I'm not talking about time heal things or time will heal you. I'm talking about you giving yourself time to process things. You want to cry? Put a sad movie on. I mean, my favorite trick to cry, because sometimes I find it hard to cry. My favorite trick to cry, I will put like videos of animals being saved, or animals saving things, people, or other animals. That shit makes me cry. Anything to do with animals in distress, or animals saving things, or animals saving people. That shit makes me cry. You know? Like, whatever works for you, find it. You need a good cry. You need a good hug, maybe. You need, you know, a warm blanket and a warm cup of tea. And you need to be relaxed. You need to be cozy. I mean, that is the Taurus way, isn't it? Maybe you're thinking that you need to change maybe you're thinking you need to change yourself in order to be happy. No, you don't. You don't need to be, you don't need to be going out, sleeping with everybody and partying until the morning. You don't. What you need is actually less doing and more being. Less doing and more time alone, relaxing. Go get yourself a massage or something. You need time. You need to be kinder to yourself. You need to be, you know, sweet. Like the negative self-talk, get rid of that. Try to get rid of it. I mean, do what you can. But catch yourself. If you're saying negative things about you, catch yourself. It's like, let's not say that. Let's silence that voice. Okay? You know, after this time passing, I feel like one day you will look back at this phase and think to yourself, I don't know why I was acting out, or I don't know why I was so worried about that phase in my life. It passed. Guess what? Like everything else in life, it passes. You know? Like, you know when you feel like you will not survive this one. Especially when it comes to emotional burden or emotional hurt or loss. You think to yourself, oh my God, again, to sit with this. Give me some alcohol, give me some distractions, give me some drugs. But then you do pass. Like drugs, alcohol, partying, it's not going to help. You're just suppressing. What really helps? Actually, sleep does help a lot. So, you know, when people are depressed, they sleep more. That's actually a good thing, that they are sleeping more. They need it. Sleep helps. Not only recovers your body, it recovers your brain. Not only it recovers your brain, but it recovers your mind. Your mind is outside of your body. It's not just in your brain, okay? It's in and out. So, sleep, being kind to yourself, self-love, self-care, that's what you need, and time. Okay. Because this pain is not just going to go away. Especially if you run away from it. It's not going to go away. You're going to have to sit with it, you know. The same way, for example, if you have like a friend. And they have like a heavy chest, you know. They have so much on their heart or on their chest. And they need someone, a friend, to talk to. And you sit with them. You let them talk. You listen. You don't interrupt. It's being there for them, right? That's what's going to help them. Be that for yourself. Be there for yourself. You need you right now. Do you understand what I mean? You need yourself right now. You don't need to run away from yourself. Because you're going to make yourself feel like you're not worthy to feel the pain, or you're not worthy to be given the time of the day because you're going through something hard. You know what I mean? You have to be there for yourself in good times and in bad times. In good times, you're all here, all present. But in bad times, you try to run away from yourself. That's not cool. You have to be present for yourself in good times and bad times. In fact, bad times more than the good times. Does that make sense? Alright, well, interesting readings. You know, I was not expecting, like most of the readings we've had so far, it's like people struggling with their own mindset or with their own perceived reality. Yes, when you stop suppressing, it's true. It hits so damn hard. It's true. So it's best not to suppress at all. Face it as it comes, right? That reminds me of, I mean, it could be not relevant, but that reminds me of, what's it called? Vampire Diaries. You know, I mean, if you have seen it, in Vampire Diaries, when you switch off your emotions, you become like a vicious vampire. You know, you have no remorse, you don't feel anything, right? You don't feel guilty for the shit that you do. But then when you turn it on, it's like unbearable pain. And you remember everything that you've done and the guilt rushes in. Same applies. That concept applies to humans. You try to run away from your emotions, they're not going anywhere. They're just gonna hit you like a damn bus once you have to heal. At some point you have to heal. And then you're going back years ago. And you didn't have to do that. You can resolve the things as they come so that you don't have to deal with them all at once. Yeah, the booze is a real problem for many. Honestly, if I was ever in charge of anything, I would ban booze. Ban booze. I would ban the booze. Because it destroys lives. You know what I mean? I mean, they tried to ban it before. But then society started getting better and more conscious. And they don't want you to be conscious. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You know, they only ban the things that could actually help you. Booze? We want you to be miserable. We want you to be escaping your reality. showing up drunk to your workplace with a piece of gum in your mouth trying to hide it. We want you to be miserable. That's what governments are for, honestly. They want you to just work your ass to death and then make your debt get passed on to your grandchildren or children. Anyways, governments. Let me not even get political because, oh my god. Sneaky little fucks. You know, like, if you ask who is more dangerous, criminals or governments? Governments. They are the legal side of criminals more dangerous than criminals. Okay? Anyways, Capricorn. Capricorn, I didn't even ask. Wait, Capricorn. So let's see whatever obstacles you're going through. Hopefully we pull your energy in. How to get rid of your current obstacles. Yeah, governments are like a legal mafia. If you don't pay, we're gonna take your shop, or we're gonna destroy your shop, so you better keep paying us so that we protect you. Fucking legal mafia. Anyways. Let's see, Capricorn. Interesting. Capricorn, have you been playing nice by any chance? This is a Capricorn that has been playing nice, and your advice here is to stop playing nice. Because all your problems seem to be coming from other people. Like, all the obstacles that you have in your life are not even your fucking problems. They're not even your obstacles. They're the obstacles of other people, and somehow they involve you in their problems. And then their problems become your problems. Now, you could be doing this because you want to help the people that you care about. Sure enough, okay, like, fair enough. But if you are trying to, if you are just like helping because you're trying to be nice, it's like, that's what I'm supposed to do as a friend or as a lover or as a family member. And you're thinking, you know, I don't even want to be part of this. Then don't. Because your participation is actually creating the problems. Because the problems are not your problems. The problems are other people's problems. And your participation is making you almost like a complicit. It's forcing you to be part of the problem, or it's forcing the problem to be part of your life. You know, I'm getting that you should start saying no more and start telling people around you, not my fucking problem. I mean, I don't know Capricorns that well to know if you are the type that will be nice for the sake of being nice, for the sake of pleasing others. I mean, I don't know. Capricorns being people pleasers? Unless they fucking pay your paycheck. When it comes to Capricorns, maybe it's when it comes to money, maybe even if this is like a problem at work, you know, your boss could be getting you in trouble and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to have to tolerate it because they pay my checks every month. So it's like, yes, I made that mistake, when really it's your boss that made that mistake. But I have never heard a Capricorn just being nice for being nice. I mean, maybe you exist, but I feel like I pulled a Capricorn that's nice, that will not say no. And maybe because you care about these people, which is fair enough, right? Okay. But when does it stop? When will enough be enough? When will you say, okay, this has gone too far now? When will that happen? It's so interesting because your advice is to actually be more aggressive, to be more real, to be more honest. If something like this is like a healthy level of expression. If something is bugging you, you need to say it. If someone is taking the piss, you need to hold them accountable. You need to tell them, like, wait a damn minute. I don't know what made you think you could say that to me. You know what I mean? Like, you need to stand up for yourself more. I mean, if you are at all, you need to stand up for yourself more. You need to start saying no more. No more. You know? Because the reason why you're getting these problems in your life, these obstacles in your life, is because you're letting other people's problems become yours. That's it. They're not even your fucking problems. You know, for some of you, you could be thinking that, oh, you know, where's the harm in being involved? Maybe you are bored and you're thinking, yeah, let me help them with this thing. And then this thing becomes more complicated. Like, if I were to explain this energy, I would say, for example, someone could come to you and say, hey, Capricorn, I really need your help with that. Just 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Come with me for 5 minutes. That's all I need. And then you're like, okay, I've got 5 minutes. I'll come with you. 5 minutes. And then this person's like, oh, no, I wasn't expecting that. 1 hour. We're just going to be here for 1 hour. And then you're like, I agreed to 5 minutes. But then you'll stay there for 1 hour. It's like 2 hours. 2 hours. I promise, you know. Never ask you for anything again. And that, like, I feel like you have people around you that take advantage of you. That don't respect you. You need to let them know it's not okay. You need to let them know that it's not okay. Otherwise, people will take whatever that they can take from you. Until you say something. If you don't say anything, don't be crying to me. It's like, oh, you know, people always use me. You put yourself in that position. So get yourself out of it. Yeah, the taxation system is fucked in many countries. I think it's the worst in the US. If you are from US, Janelle. Canadian. Well, it still applies, right? How much, what's the basic, or what's the percentage on the average person in Canada? What's the percentage? What is it in US? Almost 50%, right? Last time I checked, I think it was like 35, maybe 40. %. That's good. That's good. I think that is less than UK even. Yeah, each country has like a percentage. Now, of course, from one person, depending on your income, depending on which class, middle class, low class. That's another story. There are so many taxations, like you get taxed on your income, you get taxed on the things you buy, you get taxed for services you receive, you get taxed for your inheritance, you get taxed for something else I can't remember. There are so many fucking taxes. Hang on, I'm curious now. What is the percentage of tax? Yeah, up to 37% in the US. Obviously, it applies to different people, but up to 37%. Let me see, UK. Up to 20%. There is actually 40%. Wow. That's some bullshit. There is 45 as well, which is called additional rate. Typically, though, it's 20%. Also on the goods. Let's see in Canada. It goes up to 33%. So it's less than the US, and it's also less than UK. But it goes up to 33%. Fifteen percent for the poor people, 20% for, I think, middle class or maybe lower middle class. 33 is for the rich. I wouldn't even call it rich though, because that's not like rich, right? Anyways. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, Aquarius. Whatever obstacles you're going through, let's see if we can pull your energy and see how to get rid of your current obstacles. Let's see how to get rid of your current obstacles. Aquarius, you need to trust less, whatever that means. You have too many lying hoes around you. You need to trust less. Maybe this is maybe you are the type of Aquarius that is like, oh, you are my friend. Are they? Are they really your friend though? Are they though? Because you have people that are backstabbers, and actually the obstacles that you have in your life are because of these people. Now, when I say it's because of these people, it's because they are actually creating the obstacles behind your back. Or they could be simply bad friends or bad family members or bad whatever. They could be simply saying things like you can't do it or you shouldn't do it, even though they know that you could benefit from it if you did something. So they create problems, obstacles in your life because they don't want to see you win. You definitely come across as someone that is winning somehow in life, whether in something specific or in general life itself. You are coming across as a winner. And you have a lot of snakes in your grass, honey. Now, the one thing you can do here is to get rid of these fucking snakes, right? Spray them with some fucking poison. But if you don't want to do that because you don't know who's who, you need to be trusting less. Meaning, don't say what you... For example, if you are out with someone, don't say everything to them. Don't let them know what your plans are unless you already secured something, right? If you have a plan, secure it first. Don't be telling them what is going on in your life until you actually accomplish it. It's like, oh, hey, by the way, I won this, or I accomplished this, or I do this now, and it's secure. So this is telling you to trust the people around you less, because people around you do not want to see you do well. You are probably the most accomplished in your circle. There are people around you that you consider friends that have never accomplished anything in their life. I feel like you could be the most successful or the most accomplished in your group that you call friends, or it doesn't even just have to be friends, it could be family. You could be the most accomplished in your family. Even if this is like a love situation, you could be the most accomplished in this partnership. And these people do not want to see you succeed more or do not want to see you flourish more. So they create obstacles for you. Like, I feel like they get out of their own way to see you suffer, to make you struggle. Which is fucked up. I mean, if I were you, I would get rid of everybody that I suspect. I'm just saying. Just get rid of them all. But if you are someone that is dependent on the connections that you have, then you need to be less trusting. You need to be a little bit more realistic. You need to see who's really actually happy for you and who's like, oh, I'm so happy for you. I don't know if you need to read a book on micro expressions or something. Or if you need to learn more about body language. I don't know, but you don't have real friends here. Now, I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying most of them. You probably have, out of the 10 people that you know, if that is the amount that you have, out of the 10 people, maybe you have 1 or 2 that give a fuck about you and want to see you win. The rest, they're trying to create obstacles in your way. So the obstacles that you have in your life, it's because of the people around you. It's not coming from outside the house. The call is from inside the house. Okay? This is not a stranger. These people are not strangers to you. They're not like a random person. They are the closest to you that are creating problems in your life. I feel like for some of you, you could have been reported to the police or something like that. And it's an anonymous tip or an anonymous caller. It's someone you know. Like, they are active in creating problems. Because when you have problems, you are held back. Do you understand? The call is from inside the house. Oh, yes. Narcissistic family members is like the pre-course to life. I feel like if you have dealt with narcissistic parents or narcissistic family member, you will be prepared for life. Nothing will break you. Because for you to survive that, nothing will break you in life. Honestly, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that it happened early on in your life. I actually say this a lot, but people think probably I'm joking. The earlier you suffer in your life, the better. Suffering is a great teacher, as well as pain. The earlier that happens in your childhood, the better. Yeah, much better today. Thank you for asking. Right, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, Gemini. Hopefully we pull your energy, but whatever obstacles that you have in your life right now, let's see how to get rid of these obstacles. Let's see how you can get rid of these current obstacles of yours. Come here. By getting rich. Your problem is that you are poor as fuck. Get rich. Go make some money. The fuck? Why are you on YouTube wasting your time? Go make money. Okay. You know, I'm getting you need to lock in. And I feel like this is about money, Gemini. This is about money. And I feel like most of your problems will go away once you actually have more money. And maybe, you know, a lot of people think like that. A lot of people think that if they had more money, that they will have less problems. But I promise you, this does not apply to everybody. Let's say you are someone that is actually struggling because you don't have the time to think for yourself, or you don't have the time to focus on your passions because you need to work 2 shifts back to back. You're basically 12 hours in and you are thinking, okay, I'm going to take an extra shift and I have 2 hours to sleep. That is not a life. That's literally slavery. That is not a life, okay? So I feel like money can actually help you. This is not about getting to the point where you are like ridiculously rich, that you are so bored and you don't know what to do because everything is like one your name is like you can just sign and get whatever you want. This is not about like just crazy rich. I'm talking about not having to worry about your food, not having to worry about your bills. That type of rich. Because I feel like you need to have space to think so that you can apply the things that you want to do in your life. If you are worried about your next meal and your next bill, that's not a life. So go make that money so that you can at least be comfortable enough so that you can think, okay, so what do I actually want to do with my life right now? You understand what I mean? Your problems are mostly created by the lack of money that you have. Because I feel like, Gemini, you're meant to do something that might not pay you well. When I say might not pay you well, I'm talking about a passion, a skill, that you can probably monetize on or create a business out of. But you can't create a business if you are completely fucking poor. If you are worried about what to eat and how to pay for your rent, you cannot create a business. You cannot. Like, yes, there are occasions where people will struggle and still will side hustle. These people are superhumans, okay? Not many people can handle that, because by the time you get home, you eat some leftover or you eat noodles because that's all you can afford, and then you go to sleep because you don't have enough time to sleep before you wake up again and repeat the same fucking thing. There is no time for you to think about your passions and what sets your soul on fire. You're surviving. You're not actually living. And you could be the type of person, because you are struggling financially and you are actually just surviving, your life attracts all sorts of negativity. Do you understand? You know, for example, when you haven't paid the bills, you receive a letter, or you receive like past due, whatever it's called. You know, they will send you letters that you're poor and you need to pay and you don't have anything to pay. That itself is a negative source. It's a negative energy. Okay? So it actually pushes money away. I feel like the thing here, it's almost like a vicious cycle, okay? Because you are trying to survive, but maybe some of you actually know that you need money, right? It's like, if I had more money. But it's not in the same sense that you can just work for it, whatever that means. Now, I'm not telling you to do something illegal. Dude, it's almost like I'm meant to say it. I'm not telling you to do something illegal, even though earlier I said I'm not telling you to do something legal. I don't know. Don't do something illegal, I guess. Because, you know, if you get caught, it's not worth it. Okay? Don't do drugs, because there's karma for that. Even though, you know, you could be thinking, oh yeah, it's illegal, so I'm gonna sell drugs, make some money. Don't be tempted to do that, honey. There's karma for that. Because with every miserable life that buys that drug off you, it will be on you. Okay? So you will not escape this negativity. But if there is another way that you can generate money, or if there's I don't want to say it, because obviously I'm not putting myself on the line for you, bitch. Just get the message. Do you receive it? Do you receive it? As long as you're not harming anybody in the process. Fuck your government, though. As long as you're not doing actually to harm someone in the process of you doing something, do what you have to. Because you need to get out of the survival. You need to find a way. If you think that you are just going to take extra shifts while your health is deteriorating, you're not winning anything. I don't know. It's kind of like a stuck situation. Because you could be thinking, yeah, I need to work, or maybe there is even lack of work. Because I'm not talking to Geminis that are not doing anything with their life and they expect some money to just fall on their lap. I feel like this is a Gemini that is working hard, but it's still not good enough. Like, it's fucking crazy when I hear people talk about how they're working 3 jobs or 2 jobs, but they are still sleeping in their car. That's fucking crazy. That's not right. If you are in a country that makes you live that life, you need to move. Sell everything you have, if you have anything, and move to a different location. Maybe Dubai. Someone mentioned Dubai earlier. If you can't afford to live where you are, move. Until you can actually get yourself out of this money trap. Okay, this is all about money. This is all about money. And you know, Gemini, it is very much possible for you Like when I say it's very much possible for you, because most of the people that are rich in this day and age are self-made. It's not passed on. It's actually a very small percentage where people are rich because of their parents or because of their family. So the more you struggle now, but with enough determination, you can change your whole life around. So begin. Don't be stuck in this energy, okay? Because I feel like there are a lot of people that will be stuck in this energy, and at some point they're like, fuck it, you know? I'm so close to my deathbed now, I don't care. There is no time, there is no like specific time for you to start something. You can start any time. There are people that started in their 50s, but they lived really good 40 to 50 years after that. Do you understand? Like a lot of people think that, oh, I'm in my 40s now, in my 50s, in my 60s. What's the point? You still have good 20 years on you. Even if you think that you're gonna die soon, it's not gonna be soon. Like, would you rather like, even if someone told you you will die next year, will you want to die being miserable, or will you end up doing everything to make the most of that fucking year? So don't be worried if age is a thing for you. I feel like that could be specifics for some of you, where you're thinking, I'm too old now. Bitch, there are honestly, like, look at the stories. It's like inspiration stories where people are, where people started in their 40s, 50s, 60s. It's inspiring. So don't let age be a thing. Don't fucking settle. If your life sucks, don't settle. Right? That should be obvious. But it's not so obvious for a lot of people. It's like, oh, you know, what can you do? You know, too old to change. What are you talking about? You still have good 30, 40 years on you. You want to spend... It's like a fucking prison sentence. You want to spend your next 30 years knowing that nothing will change? Ew. No, go change. Don't settle in life. Do not settle in life unless you are completely satisfied and happy. Otherwise, do something about it. Okay. Yeah, you know, like, if there are any types of people that I can't stand, are the people that give up on themselves. Honestly, I don't really have sympathy for people that don't have sympathy for themselves. I can't do it. They get on my nerves. Like, they actually agitate me. Giving up on yourself. I was like, get the fuck out of that mentality, bitch. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see. Whatever obstacles you could be going through right now, Libra. Hopefully we pull your energy in. Let's see how to get rid of your current obstacles. The cards are flying out today. Have you noticed? It's like I'm not even fucking shuffling. I don't even get the chance to shuffle. Okay. Libra, this is about someone that you are either talking to right now or that you could be in no contact with. Or maybe the situation between the two of you is complicated somehow. I see that what you have, like, I see that you have a problem of communication here. If you are thinking, is this worth my time or not? I do see it's worth it, but it's not going to be easy. Because I feel like you're going to have to be the bigger person here. And when I talk about the bigger person, I'm not talking about you being a know-it-all. I'm talking about you actually being more patient, more kind, more passive. You know, like a bigger person, when I talk about the bigger person, is about like giving the other person a chance to talk so that you understand them. It's not about listening to respond, it's about listening to understand, and there is a huge difference. So when I say be the bigger person, it's to understand where that person is coming from rather than to try to be understood by them. Now, of course, you want to have a conversation. You want to have a conversation with someone that will also understand you. But be the bigger person in the sense where you start to act like how you want to be treated. Okay, because I feel like there is a sense of competition here between you and this person, and that's not going to get you anywhere with them. You either get this person out of your life, or you become the bigger person in trying to understand them, listen, and have like a civil conversation. I do feel like this conversation or the conversations that you have with this person can be very heated for no good reason. Like, you could be both stubborn individuals, or you could be both righteous people. It's like, I'm right, and here is why. And you both feel like you're attacking each other, and the conversation doesn't go anywhere. So if you want this connection to work, you're going to have to be the bigger person. At least in the beginning, so that they can watch you and learn and be also like you in the conversation. So for example, if you're talking to this person and then they get defensive and then they try to attack you by saying something foolish, don't react. It's like, okay, there was no need for you to say that, because I know that you're trying to hurt me because I said this and you got defensive. Oh no, I didn't get defensive. There was something wrong with you. It's like, okay, maybe I misunderstood. So what are you trying to say? Like, I feel like you need to be calm, because they will get on your nerves. They might say something stupid. They can piss you off. It's almost like you know how to piss each other off, but you don't actually know how to listen to each other. And something has to change if you want this connection. If you want to fight for this connection, you're going to have to fight your own demons in that sense, and to silence your demons, and to actually be the bigger person. Okay? Now, of course, my advice will come through here by saying, if this bitch is too toxic, get rid of them. I mean, life is so easy. I just get rid of things. Honestly, like, I just get rid of people. It's so easy. It's like, okay, we don't have an understanding here. All right. Yeah, I'll see you later. And then I go home, block. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Give me a headache? See? Buzzer. I'll take it. I'll come for medicine. Hello? Oh, so annoying. One of my neighbors are like old, and they can't really get anything. They can't walk on the stairs, so they will have like other people ring me to give them access so that they can deliver something, which is annoying, but that's what happens when you live around old people. See? They are ringing her bell. So anyways, Libra, we understood each other. Be kind, be nice, yes. Be kind, be nice, until being kind and being nice gets you nowhere. And then, just get rid of the motherfucker. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do you have a sunburn? No, it's not. Where is the sun? We don't have the sun here. It's just my face. I think my cheeks are red because most of the time when I do readings, especially the all signs, is because I come back from the gym. So I'm hot-blooded. At least if that's what you meant. It's true, Roy. You know, Roy, the people that can be kind in this day and age are the strongest type of souls. When I see someone that is sensitive, when I see someone that is kind, and I'm not talking about people that are young, because when people are young, most of them are kind and whatever, right? But when I see older people, like in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and they are kind, they are sensitive, I just know that motherfucker is tough. I just know that motherfucker is tough. Because for you to be sensitive and kind and whatever else that is good in the world, it takes so much courage. It takes so much strength. It's not easy. It's not easy. All right, let's see who's next. Pisces. Yeah. There is a scientific study that the actual pineal, or how do you say it? Pineal glands. Pineal gland does not develop until you hit 30. They said 25 before, but now there is another study that says actually it's not 25, it's 30. And you know, I've always said when I hit 30, like one day I woke up and everything was different. It's weird. I felt it. It was a weird sensation. Hitting 30 is different. Hitting 30 is when you actually start living. I swear. It's different. It's different. Let's change the timing. Pisces, let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Whatever obstacles you're going through, Pisces, hopefully we pull your energy. Let's see how you can get rid of your current obstacles. Pisces, I heard therapy. And this is not to say that, oh, you're crazy. Maybe you are. It's not about being crazy. It's about having someone professional that can listen to you and know how to help you. Now, here's the thing. When I say therapy, you have to really be good in choosing your therapist, because not every therapist will it's like, oh yes, they're an expert, they can help me. Okay, so you have to be really picky when it comes to the therapist that you can choose. Now, the best type of therapist that you can choose are people that are professional, that don't give their opinions in the sense where they are projecting their own thoughts onto you and your life. And they are someone that is not very emotional. If I were, I mean, how do I explain it? There are people out there that they expect, when they go to therapy, they expect like someone to kind of like give them a warm hug after like a progressive session. Yeah, don't go for those. Those are unprofessional, and they are actually enabling you to stay stuck. Okay, so you have to be really careful who you choose, is what I'm trying to say. So just because you go to therapy does not mean that you're gonna actually heal or that you're gonna be better. Okay. It's like, I've seen a lot of people talk about how they're going to therapy and they're a good person, you know. Well, I see that they are a piece of shit still. It's because they go to a therapist that actually validates their behavior. Do you understand what I mean? Not all therapists are good for you. You do not want someone to be like the voice of validation for you. Do you understand what I mean? Oh my god, my nose is blocked completely. You understand what I mean? Yes. Yeah, you need someone that can help you get into your subconscious. This could be also like hypnosis. You need to really trust who you're gonna get that hypnosis with. So again, there is a caution about who to choose. So this is about therapy. This is about visiting your subconscious. This is about, it's almost like a grounding source for you, which is the expert, the therapist, to help you go through the paths, and also having their voice as a grounding source for you so that you don't get lost. It's so interesting. I'm seeing a visualization of someone. They have like a rope around their waist, and they are like extending the rope, and that person is going further into the darkness. Now, if I were to explain this vision, it would be like you entering further deep into your subconscious, while there is someone still holding on to you so that they can pull you if they have to, which is the therapist. But they will help you go there, help you go deeper into you. Now, why do you need to go there? Maybe because you have things that are holding you back from changing the way that you see life, changing the way you see yourself. Maybe you have limiting beliefs, which has programmed you into thinking in a certain way, and it's keeping you stuck. Like, we are literally whatever that our subconscious is when it comes to human behavior, right? You work on your subconscious, you become so different that people might even not recognize you. You understand? So this is about your sleep state. This is about you entering deeper levels of consciousness. Not in the sense where you can't access them awake. I'm talking about your subconscious. And naturally, your subconscious has more information than your conscious waking state. And actually, like, when people dip into their subconscious, they are way more receptive. This is why hypnosis works on the subconscious. They are way more receptive, right? And that is like a delta state or something higher than that. It doesn't have to be delta. Delta is like the sleep state, but it can be theta. It can be alpha. Alpha is actually very easy to access, which is just a focused energy. When you are focused doing something, like athletes, that is alpha. Okay. Theta is a meditative state. You can enter that while still awake. Delta is when you are asleep, which can be accessed through hypnosis as well. Theta and delta can be accessed through hypnosis. I would advise you to have someone professional that is helping you with this. Don't do this work alone, especially especially if you are a Pisces that gets lost in fantasy. You never know how you can fuck your own mind up. You know what I mean? People sometimes, they think they can handle something, and then, you know, this is why when I see people go into spirituality, but then they realize it's scary, and then they go back to a religion that they know that they can hang on to, and it's not so scary. You know, this actually reminds me of a couple of people I've seen. One of them is a woman, and she was like, yes, I was so spiritual, and then I realized that Jesus was the answer because spirituality is demonic. Bitch, you just turned the wrong turn. You just took the wrong turn and you couldn't handle it. Spirituality is not, it's not for the weak. Like, I'm talking about real spirituality. When you do the work and it's too scary and you start attaching yourself to demons, bitch, don't blame spirituality. You just weak. Do you understand what I mean? Because when you are in a state, theta and delta, you are vulnerable. If you can't handle that, if you are someone that is weak, you're screwed. The same way when hypnosis can be dangerous, if you are with someone that is not professional, or they could put something in your subconscious and they will create a trigger for you. Whether it's a snap a finger or it's a word. I mean, let's not go into the government projects like MK Ultra, but these are full of experimental projects, right? So if you want to have your own, if you want to dive into that rabbit hole, do it on your own time. But it's so easy to create something that sits in your subconscious and then attach a trigger to it, and then you're not really in control. Because who you are, who we see right here, it's the result of your subconscious. And if I hide something in there, you're fucking screwed. This is why you need to trust the therapist. This is why you need to trust the hypnotist. I personally will never go to a hypnotist. Just saying. I trust no bitch like that. But if you want to choose to be with a hypnotist, make sure you trust that person. Hang on. Yeah, you know, let me tell you something about hypnosis. Hypnosis will not work if your free will is not in it. So, for example, if you enter a hypnosis session and the hypnotist will say, can you trust me, or will you let me work on you? If you say yes, you're screwed. Anything that comes after that, it's gonna happen. Do you understand? So your free will, it's almost like a consent. If you consent to someone working on you, you're in their hands. Even though there are hypnotists that talk about how you can pull out of hypnosis even in the middle of the session if you change your mind. But you know how suggestive people can be? Let me say, for example, you could be in the middle of session and I see that you're not agreeing with something that I'm hypnotizing you with. I will be suggestive to that. It's like, no, it's okay. What you are experiencing is normal. Give into it. No thanks. So unless you trust someone really, and you know they are a pro, and they are not secretly insecure or crazy, then you can do your hypnosis. Okay? Therapy is good. Therapy is good. But like I said, be very picky about who you choose. All right, let's see who's next. 155. Wow, 555 for Scorpio, huh? What? Okay, you fucking weirdo. Alright, so Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, Scorpio. Whatever your obstacles are, hopefully we pull your energy in. Let's see how to get rid of your current obstacles. Well, Scorpio. It's so interesting because this is a little different. The reason why I laugh is because Scorpios are known to be bitches that experience obstacles like that, right? I'll explain what I mean by that and why I said that, okay? This is telling you that the obstacles that you are experiencing are for your betterment. Make the most of these obstacles because you will be appreciative of these obstacles happening earlier in your life, so that later on in your life, they will not be obstacles. You know what I mean? So, out of all the fucking signs that I did, yours is about embrace the obstacles. It will make you a better person. It will help you evolve into something else. Which is very Scorpio. You know, this is about transformation. This is about telling you that, hey, these challenges, these obstacles are going to make you a better person. It's like we know that you are experiencing these obstacles, but you will thank us later. Next life, don't come to life as a Scorpio. Maybe try that. But you know, I do see that it's going to pay off. We have 10 of Pentacles. I do see in the Spirit's defense, I do see that they might be right. You know, there is this energy of you can handle it. You've gone through worse. This is nothing. You can handle this. Aw, don't be a crybaby about it now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's that energy of like, oh, come on. That's not the worst thing that you've gone through. Come on. You're gonna cry about this. Come on. What happened to you? What turned you so soft? That is the energy you have here. This is basically talking about you shouldn't worry about getting rid of the obstacles. Learn from them and they will let you go. I mean, I guess that is how you get rid of them, you know. This is not about getting rid of them without understanding why they appeared in your life. This is about understanding why they appeared in your life and doing whatever you have to do in order to advance and transform into whatever. And then once you do that, they will be removed. So they have a purpose. There is a purpose. Of course there is. Of course there is, baby. Now I do see that these can be soul contracts too. Hang on. These could be also soul contracts with the Six of Cups. But you know, with the Ten of Pentacles, maybe Spirit is right. It's like, don't try to get rid of it. Learn from it. And then you'll be better. And then it will be naturally removed. So, in a way, this is not about resistance. This is about going through the obstacles, not around them. This is not about removing the obstacles. This is going through the obstacles. You need to go to battle, honey. You need to fight another fight. Now, when I say fight and battle, this is not necessarily in an aggressive way. This is more about being courageous, Scorpio. And maybe you have gone through shit in your life that makes you courageous, in a way equipped to face these obstacles. So maybe this is not new to you. So do the same thing that you did before to get rid of these obstacles, which is learning from them, going through them, seeing the point of them. I mean, technically, you know, the things that happen in our lives are about what we attract in that moment that we need to interact with. So if this is, if there is something to learn from these obstacles, then I guess there is something that is also attracting these obstacles, right? Because the moment you learn them, the moment they can fuck off. So basically this is saying the bad is good if you can learn something from it. It's good. It's good that you have obstacles. This is what you do to tough soldiers, right? This is what you do to tough soldiers. It's like you give them the hardest obstacle because you know that they can surpass. You know that they can win or they can succeed. And that's the energy you have here. And as a Scorpio, which is, you know, the stereotype of the transformation, or the archetype of Scorpio is transformation, going from one animal to the next until you reach the fucking phoenix. Maybe this is just part of that journey. Okay. Quality time with my chickens. That is so fucking sweet. Janelle, I'll see you later, baby. Thanks for staying for the time that you stayed. That's so cute. I'm gonna go spend time with my chickens. I think I had a duck. I had a duck pet indoors for a while. Was it a duck? I mean, I had all sorts of animals. Farm life. But, oh shit, 24 minutes. But a duck was my favorite. Ducks are so fucking cute, but they fucking stink as well. And they grow up so fast. It's not fair. You know those little ducks? You know, those little squeaky things. Within fucking weeks, it's already a fucking adult. They grow up too fast. It's not fair. They all sting. Yeah, especially if you have them indoors. I was keeping it indoors, like in a room. That room stunk. They need to be free on the field. And you know, at some point my parents were like, okay, I came back from school and they were like, yeah, the duck is with other animals in the farm. Now, I believe them, but you know, since I saw, I think, Friends, when they talked about how animals die, and then the parents say that they took the animal to a farm. I don't know, it made me think of that duck. Maybe they lied to me. Maybe the duck died. Maybe it didn't live on. Maybe it didn't go to the fucking farm. I genuinely believed that it went to a farm. Yeah, I had that duck indoors. I had that duck indoors. I got it like a little thing. It was so cute. And I was like, I'm gonna keep it. And I cried to make my parents agree to keep it until I think it got too big. And the way they fucking squeak. And I think my parents either made it into a lunch that, I don't know, I don't want to think about it, okay? Cancer. Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see. I'm still thinking about that duck. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. Cancer. Whatever obstacles that you're going through right now. Hopefully we pull your energy. Let's see how to get rid of your current obstacles. You have a snake. Okay. This is someone that you could call a best friend. Now, maybe it's just a friend, but I feel like this person is very close to you. I feel like they slept at your house. You had some type of fucking sleepover or some shit. I don't know. But it's a close connection that you call this person a friend, okay? They are the source of all your fucking problems. And let me tell you something else, Cancer. They have their eyes on someone you have or someone you want. Let's say you are single and you have a crush on someone. This person is making sure that you don't get your crush. They could be talking to your crush. They could be telling your crush things about you to put them off you. Now, if you have someone like, let's say, a boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife, this person could be talking to that person and trying to create problems between the two of you. You know what I'm getting? There is a sense of jealousy, but there is also a sense of possessiveness. Meaning that this person doesn't want you to be anyone's. Especially if their life is shit. If you are the only good thing in this person's life, I would not be surprised if they are creating problems for you because they want to ensure that you will be forever theirs. That you will be forever friends. You know what I mean? Like, you know, sometimes when you see friends that will cock block other people from coming towards them because they don't want their friend to be with someone else. You know, they become like possessive. It's like, no, they're not good for you. And if that doesn't work, They will go to the person that you like and talk shit about you so that that person stays away from you. That's the energy you have here. You have a fucking snake. Because they want you for themselves, yes, but they don't want you to have the things that you want because they are afraid that these things that you want could pull you away from them. And you know what I'm getting? They give you the impression that they are your ride or die. It's like, I will always be on your side, no matter what happens, even though they are the cause of the problems that happen in your life. You know what I mean? They could be the person that is causing problems that make you cry or make you feel like emotional or make you feel like you want someone to talk to. And then they're like, I'm here for you. And then you will cry on their shoulder not knowing that they are the cause. God damn. You know, I would advise you this, to put this to the test. Meaning, let's say you go somewhere, even if you're not really going, tell this person, I'm going on a trip for a week, and tell them nothing after that. See how much they freak out. They could be upset with you, or they could, it's like, how could you not tell me? With who, with what, where? Don't give them details. See how much they flip out. But I thought I was your best friend, but I thought you tell me everything. Keep some fucking secrets and see how much they flip out. Who is taking all the attention from me? Or who is taking all Cancer's attention from me? See how much they flip out, because I feel like if you put them in the correct situation, they will show you who they are. So be smart about this. Catch them red-handed. Okay. Okay. All right. Damn, I spent 2 hours here. Damn, okay. All right. You guys, that's all the signs done. You will see the timestamps in the live stream, in the comment section, after the live stream. I'll see you guys later. Take care.